So starting fresh again today under the van, I'm looking at a couple of hoses that I want to change out. In fact, there's a third one way up high that I might try to get at. Because I'm going to be removing these lower ones, it's going to make it easier to access that one that's up there, typically that's not accessible. I'm going to be changing this one out. This larger hose that runs off of that same pipe, you'll see there's a T right in there. But this larger diameter hose, I'm going to change him. Beyond him up inside there, that I should say that is the secondary hose of death. They say that this is the hose of death, similar to the one on the back side of the engine, because it's really hard to access. And if you blow that hose, it's kind of, you don't see it to begin with, and if you lose it, you can overheat the engine, lose the engine. So this one, I'm thinking maybe if I remove this larger hose here, then maybe I can reach up in there and wrestle that one off. But it's going to be hard. Oh, and there's a little piece of hose right here too. I need to take that off as well. So I've got, right in this one spot, I've got 4 pieces of hose right there. This has like a protective cover on it I guess for heat is what I'm thinking. I tell you what, man, these picking tools have been absolutely indispensable during this process. That pipe connected to over here above the T. Underneath, you can see it right here. Above this pipe, you have another T. And there's your little tiny pipe up above. See him up there? That's got to come out too. It's coming off of this coolant line as well. So I've got that vice grip locked onto that so that it's got it open. And then I'm going to push it, the clamp up and out of the way like that. Okay. Then I got to do the same thing with this one, but I don't think it'll work with that one, so I'm gonna have to use my really big vice grips. See if I can close it down. Ah, it did work. And then I can pull him off. Look at that, both of them off. Gotcha. One, two, three. And it's raining on me. So here's a problem that I had trying to get these hoses onto the metal pipes inside the van. Really hard to install, especially in really, really tight positions. And after looking at some stuff online, I found that using some non-petroleum based grease would work. It's this CRC dielectric grease, and just smear it a little bit into the ends. I'm hoping that that will help these to go on easily. This one's in a really tight spot. I'm going to put him back on, and hopefully that little bit of grease is helping it to go on there easily. There's a nipple right here, and then the other one's right there. I'm going to get the little clamps on there first. Ah, yeah. Okay, there's one side. Oh, that grease is the bomb. What a nightmare. Ah. So I'm going to use this guy because I can't get it to work any other way. It's just not doing it. I'm going to see if I can get it on there. If it'll stay there long enough for me to get my fingers on it. And it did. Unbelievable. I'm going to push it up a little bit from the bottom just to give me some more at the top to work with. So I can push it on a little bit farther. Yeah, there you go. Just a little bit more. And I think, finally, yeah, that's got that. That was not easy. Now let's struggle with these stupid clamps for a few minutes. One of the warnings when attaching these pipes is that you want to be careful not to over tighten it. If you over tighten it, you can compromise the hose, and you don't want to do that. So you get it up there snug until you see it kind of bubble a little bit on both sides, and that's all you gotta do. That's it. Just like that, nice and snug. That's got its protector on it, which is awesome. Now, last one. Let me move the camera again. It is not an easy undertaking, but obviously a newbie like myself just did it. So your biggest challenge is to get these hoses back onto the nipples because it's in such a difficult place to get your hand up in there. But that whole trick about putting dielectric grease in the ends of the hose, so much easier. That grease itself is silicone, so it's not going to break your rubber down. According to everything I've read and some of the other things online. And then I reused my heater, my heat protection little sleeve. I don't know that it really does anything, but it's on there. I'm going to get in here and see what else has got to be done as far as my checklist of what has to be taken care of. And of course the grand master of all of these hoses attached in a very difficult place to reach. And this is the hose that a lot of people are cutting the firewall out to be able to access. And if I do, then you'll get to witness that take place.